Hi, my name is Tara Healy, and I will be leading you through a guided meditation today called Find Your Flashlight. And simply what that means is it's a type of meditation sometimes known as concentration meditation, could be thought of as awareness practice. But the idea is that we're aiming and sustaining our attention on something that can kind of anchor the wandering mind. And that could be breath sensation. So when we breathe in and out, wherever we notice that sensation the strongest, we let our attention track that sensation. We could use the palms of our hands either on our thighs or on a table in front of us, that point of contact. Perhaps another point of contact could work for you as well if you're seated or standing. And it's also okay with this more sort of narrow focus of attention to use sound. So if there is a consistent sound, either in the room or outside of the room that you're in, you can go ahead and use that. Breath is very commonly used, but I always give other alternatives because, for various reasons, the breath isn't always easy. It's not always accessible to us. So, I'll be doing breath sensation, but just know you have other options. So find your flashlight. We'll do this in about 3 or 4 minutes. It will be completely guided. And let's get started. So find a posture that's comfortable, and it's okay to stand. If you're tired and you want to stand, standing practice is fine. So seated or standing, and also eyes open or closed. So you don't have to close your eyes. I typically do, but not always. But just see, what feels like it's going to serve you best today. What is going to feel most comfortable and easeful for you. So it's pretty short, but it's a more, find your flashlight is a little bit more where we're going to kind of aim and sustain and narrow the focus of attention. All right. So assume the posture, eyes open or closed, and it's always a good idea to take a minute to just kind of check in with the body. So, see how things are from the activity of your day so far. You might notice like a pulsing or vibration or tingling. You might be aware of temperature. And you don't actually have to go out and look for something. So just see if you can feel what the body is offering from the activity of your day. So take a moment, check in. Let's also include sound. So notice sound now in the room that you're in or outside of the room. And just, kind of a soft mental note, hearing, just hearing. Again, we don't have to go out looking for anything. The mode is one of receptivity. And then allowing whatever is in the background, of course, to remain in the background and begin to bring the attention back inward to the body. Begin to kind of narrow that focus of attention. So kind of the way when you're holding a flashlight, it's narrowing in on a particular area. So see what's going to work best for you today. So breathing in and breathing out at just your normal pace. No need to make the breath different. See if you can notice where in the body that sensation is most pronounced, and let that be like an anchor for the wandering mind. Mind's going to wander. It's not a problem. As soon as you notice, you just gently release the narrative, the storyline, the memory, and return to breath sensation. Either that or something else that we talked about earlier. Noticing where the mind is, gently releasing the story or the memory, if that's where you were, and just for another moment, reconnecting with your anchor, whatever you're using. And I'll count back from 5 to 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If your eyes were closed, you can open. Perhaps you've heard some bird calls. I have my windows open, and it's all good practice. You know, the idea is that, nothing is actually excluded. And, we can sort of let things be as they are. So thanks so much for joining, and I'll look forward to seeing you for the next practice. Take care.